everybody, welcome to episode 10, All the Mods 7. I made a happy accident. Okay, last episode, you saw me messing around with mystical agriculture right here. I was a little bit lazy and didn't fix this, but I moved everything shortly after that episode ended into this. And something that caught my eye while I was moving it here is you see these little orbs? I think that's a mod called Nature's Aura. I haven't really messed around with it too much, but it was bone mealing this stuff like crazy, and I thought, oh wow, this is perfect. I'm gonna get so much iron. Yeah. Okay, so in the time that it was bone mealing this entire area, I got enough to craft one craft of the iron, which meant 6 ingots. I had this on literally all day, with a few pauses here and there, and I did come up here and grab a little bit, but as you can see, I only have 33. That's not that great. And I saw that coming because I saw after that aura went away, this stuff stopped growing fast. Like it even has these down here, so it's not growing very fast. I even made more iron seeds as well. I have some redstone. I think I have a total of 4 iron seeds right here. Yeah, 4 iron seeds, and I'm barely getting anything. So I was like, okay, I really got to figure out ways to get iron because lordy lord, is it still a problem? It is still such a problem. But with that, I was like, okay, let me figure out how to get some more material. And I thought if I couldn't get iron, let me get something that might help. So I continued working on my mob farm area, and I have everything sort of laid out a little bit as to how it's going to work out. Over here, I have placement of the Enderman one. Notice these vector plates. These will push the mobs over onto this little area, which is where the mob mesher will end up. This one will be a zombie eventually. I don't have a pigman one. I need to find a spawner for pigman. I don't know where it is. This one is where the fun's been at for most of the day. This one is wither skeletons. Now I have 3 of them down just because I had them. Eventually, once I get it set up, I'll just have the one. But right now I have it set, this particular one set for redstone control and ignores light. So notice that it's extremely bright in here and it's still spawning stuff. Okay, these 2 I don't think are actually spawning anything. I'm not positive. But this one, it's been spawning wither skeletons with armor and weapons. Like, and I was getting extremely full. I had this set up with a double chest. Now, you obviously see that there's a lot more going on here. So let me explain how I started it. This was sucking in and putting into a tank over there, which I'll get to in a second. But it was putting everything into this chest. And it filled up really quick. I was sitting here for a little bit just trying to maintain it. And I just couldn't handle it. So every once in a while I would sit here and like do a little bit of an upgrade. I added, an oak drawer for the bones, and I put a void upgrade on it. I brought in from coal, and look how many blocks I have. Like that's nuts. I first started off with this obsidian furnace. I took it from my cooking setup upstairs and I brought it down here because this could just automatically cook. And I was like, okay, well, I'm getting plenty of iron armor drops, so let me just make a bunch of nuggets. It won't be anything grand, but it'll be, passive, since I'm just sitting here all day. I mean, I had to work, and it was just sitting here for the majority of the day, just doing this. Okay, so I slowly put together a little bit here and there. I have a chest full of stuff, and then I have a compacting drawer where it's compacting the nuggets into ingots and into blocks. I also have these back here, just so that way I can have everything going. The coal that I'm getting is going right in here. Like it's such a janky setup. Like, look at all this cabling here. It's so convoluted, but it's working. And the happy accident that I mentioned, look at how many diamonds I got. Okay, this is just the one stack. That's just one stack. I got so many diamonds now. And I've used quite a bit. I upgraded my sword. I upgraded all of my armor. I even repaired my armor. And since that's tier 3 material, I figured I might as well start upgrading the rest of my stuff too, because I can now really effectively get diamonds. Now, because of me moving that furnace down there, I decided to make another furnace and set it up. Because I made this, the wireless heat receiver, thinking that I would be able to use it on the pulverizer. I couldn't. So that's why I ended up going with the Stirling generator, was to be able to do that. Anyway, that tank that's downstairs is tied up to here, which is a jumbo tank. This jumbo tank holds 1,024 buckets. So I just come over here and get lots of experience that's been saved up. Because of getting all this experience, I was able to do a little bit of readjustment on my armor. So now I have protection 3 on everything and some additional stuff. I know it can go higher than that, but for right now, it's good. I did spend a little bit of time with the Enderman, so I have quite a few stacks of Ender Pearls now to be able to do that. And that's what I was actually originally going to do, was just farm Ender Pearls, because I figured those are really hard for me to get right now. Well, at the time, anyway. So I wanted Ender Pearls. It wasn't until I was like, you know what, let me get some Wither skeleton skulls, that I was like, let me move it over here and try that. And for a while, I wasn't really noticing, but it wasn't dropping a single skull. But these, the Wither skull fragments, were dropping, and it takes 9. Oops. It takes 9 to make them. Now, because of this, I now have a lot of skulls. Like, I haven't even fought the Wither yet, but I have enough skulls to probably fight him. Well, let's find out. I have 120 skulls and more fragments downstairs. Like, it's silly. So at some point, I might make like a Wither. Was it Wither? I forget what industrial Wither. These Wither builder, muffler. And then, ooh, I actually need to add that to my list there. That's what I'm going to have to put downstairs in place of some of the blocks. There was a Wither killer at some point, but I don't know where it is. Anyway, I might be doing that in the near future. However, with all of that, iron is still a massive problem. Part of the reason why I've been sitting here all day is because I'm just not getting a lot of iron. Like, most of this right here came from me doing this just a moment ago. I think like a third of it maybe. And yes, I've been doing a little bit of upgrading here and there. I did put in some upgrades for this, just to increase all the drops, so that way I'm getting even more faster. And I've only been able to do 2 of these, because these take a lot of swords. Now, I could do more based off of how much ingots I have upstairs, but processing wise, I think this is going fine. I did put this in here so that way that works fast. This almost drains itself when it's doing something significant. You see how that was almost completely gone? The Stirling dynamo it's doing just fine. I did originally have that tied into the loop, and it was pulling the coal out of this chest directly. But every once in a while, what would happen was it would get pulled over here, and it would make graphite ingots. Now, I'm not necessarily upset about that because this is used in bigger reactors, and I do want to make a bigger reactor at some point. I don't recall how many I got, but I did get quite a few. So I'm not too upset with some of them getting changed, but at the time with it being tied in, I was only keeping like maybe 1 or 2 coal in the Stirling dynamo at a time. So it wasn't really sufficient and whatnot. So I need iron. Okay, we keep coming back to this. I really need it. So I started looking and I was like, okay, how can I mine faster? I was like, okay, let me make, the mining gadget. So I figured I was pretty far into it. I'm like, okay, great. I can make this because I got diamonds and I got all this stuff. However, this blank pattern takes all the modium. I haven't come across, as far as I know, a single all the modium. Not like I haven't. And I was looking it up, and it said that it spawns in mountainous biomes. However, and this might be something that is wrong with me not noticing something, so please tell me if I'm wrong here. I generated this world using the biome mod, and as far as I can tell, there's no mountains. There's no mountainous regions. All of the regions that I've come across have not gone above 150 in height. So when I'm talking about trying to find all the modium, I know it says found in mountainous biomes inside cave ceilings and walls. Well, I can't do that because I haven't found mountainous biomes yet, with additional deposits and peaks above 170. So, one, I haven't found sufficient peaks above 170 that are mountainous. I don't know if they have to be mountainous when they're above 170, but I've found very, very, very few places that have white 170. One of which is actually, I believe, right here. Those. And I haven't gone through and tried to harvest the tops of these, but again, it's not mountainous, so I'm assuming that I wouldn't be able to find them there. So for now, these mining gadgets are kaput. So that led me to finding ways to get all the modium, in which case I came across charms. More specifically, apotheosis oresite. You find that in here on the very first page. Where is it? Here, on tips and tricks, where it tells you about this. But in order to make that, you need to be able to make this iron powder or the ore powder. But in order to do that, you actually need an ingot of it, which means I would need 3 ingots of all the modium just to be able to find it. That's not happening because I can't find it. But what this led me to was I can do it with iron. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make a little bit of iron. Or we're going to find a little bit of iron. So I pre-made the mortar and pestle here. And the other thing that I need is going to be blaze powders. So I might have to go back and kill some blazes, but that's fine. So we need ender powder. Okay, let's do... I'm not sure if I'm counting that right. I need 3 of these. In order to make one of those, I need 1. Yeah, okay, so... Why did you do that? Oy, that's a little bit buggy. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then... Oh, whoops. I need it to be calcinated, which means I need to smelt it. That's easy enough. All right. Now, I believe I'm going to need... Okay, so I need mundane, which is just water with magma. Which one's going to be easier? I don't want to use blaze powder because I don't have a whole lot. I think the magma cream might be easiest. Well, you know what? I do have a magma spawner. So let's go with that for now. Because I don't really think they're needed for much else. Okay, so I need a bunch of bottles now. Apparently I need glass. Wait. Aha. Never took most of that out. Okay. And let's just get quite a few. And then I believe I can just go get a bunch of water. Dude, this jetpack's insane. I want to go up. That's right. And then we can do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1. How do? Does that mean that it has to have a heat source? Is that what that's telling me? Whoops. My pickaxe is a little bit too fast. Can I do it here? No. What am I... It's been... I don't really use the brewing stand very much. Okay, there is something that might be able to assist me because I don't want to do fire and I don't want to do lava, but this... Oh, of course I need steel. Grrr. All right. Hammer. Come on. Iron. I think I needed 4. Well, why did I do that? Let's... That, and then coal. Hopefully this is shapeless. Okay, it is. 4. Wow, that cooked up already. Nice. Put those away. Put that away. Okay, now let's make... No, this is a long shot. I don't even know if this is going to work. Oh, good Lord. Do I need to have something in here instead? All right, what goes in there? I don't know what this is. Do you know how many times I put those in my inventory? Why did I just now get that? Come on. Okay, so I don't know what I'm going to end up using that for, but it doesn't look like that's the answer. So let's just stick this off in the corner. And ponder, because I have no clue what's going on here. These came from someplace that... They came from the dungeon. So... Also, those textures are really messed up. I just realized that. Okay, let me figure out how to make these potions, because apparently I'm derping really hard. All right, so the reason why I wasn't able to really tell what it was is because of my texture pack. There is supposed to be a slot that has the picture of blaze powder, but because of my texture pack, it doesn't have that picture available. So I'm down here killing blazes. I did turn these into redstone control ones, and so that way I can turn it off when I'm done. But yep, I'm just down here killing. I'm just gonna keep killing for a little bit until I get a fair amount of blaze rods. Found a much better way to kill them. Just watch. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at how many blaze rods I'm... Like, this has only killed, I think, 4 sets of enemies so far. And look, I got 12 from killing probably like 2 dozen, maybe more. And yeah, the looting on that thing, because I have a 10 stack on it, is pretty sweet. So with that, yeah, let's pop over to finishing up the charm. Okay, don't judge me too harshly here, but my inventory is a little bit of a mess. It's pretty bad, but that's fine. No, let's do that, and then yes, there we go, and then that. Okay, well, you know what? I don't want to overdo it, because I need mundane from that, so that way I can use the calcinated. Yep, there we go. Do that there. Do that there. Now this is going to give me quite a few, but that's fine, because what's going to end up happening is I can... okay, so the charm, you can wear it, but notice here that it says source 5 minutes, but it has a durability. I've never used these before, so I'm assuming that it goes off of the durability and not the time. But I know you can also turn these off, so I guess we'll find out. Okay, before I pick those up, let me drop these off. Actually, no, I need one more. 1, 2, 3, and then we can do 1, 2, 3, 1. That'll do its thing. And now I should be able to make the charm. 1, 2. Did I put it away? Did I put all of them away? I did. And then that and that, and then bam. Now I do have leftovers. Okay, you know what? Clean up my inventory just a tad here. Get those out of there. Put those away, those away, those away, that away, that away. Yeah, I guess I'll put those away. Save the tinted glass. Go downstairs and make this last one real quick. Actually, you know what? Do I have to use this? Yeah, screw it. Might as well. Have leftovers. So, while that's cooking, do I just... Yeah, so it's using its durability. Now, I don't know how long... I don't know how long it lasts. All right, so it just ticked again. What is it, like 30 seconds per durability? Kind of seems it. And then you can just turn it right off. Okay, that's cool. But what that's going to do is that's going to allow me to see iron. The way it's described in the book is that it's basically X-ray. Now, I, being an honest Minecrafter, have never used X-ray mod texture packs. So, how does this work? Yeah, see, there we go. Okay. So, if we just go... let's see here. Let's go with escape tunnel. This is going to ruin things, but that's fine. Let's put some torches down so that way you guys can see. Yeah. So, shapeless. Boom. Now this also has fortune on it now. Okay, that potion. Wow. Yeah, that potion's pretty nice. I'm going to get quite a bit. Why did it... Oh, the feral lamp. Ooh, I don't want to be digging right here because my farm is right there. Okay, so let's not... Can I... does that not go away? Oh, there we go. So how does that work? Okay, so... Oh, it's right there. 5, 4, 3, 2... Okay, so it looks like it's 15 seconds maybe. But that's pretty nice. Because, like, I never would have found most of these. Yep, this will get me a lot. So yeah, I'm going to wrap things up here, and this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my current evening. So yeah, thanks for being here. We're going to leave it here. Drop a like, drop a comment, and thanks for chilling.